Hello, so today I want to introduce to you the autonomous Agentic AI customer experience platform. Now, we all know that today customer service sits at the intersection of both frustration and abandonment. And I'll tell you why. It's even has been proven and recorded in the statistics. 47% of customers abandon purchases because they simply cannot find clear return information. And an average wait time for over 62 minutes has been recorded for human agents during peak hours. There's been 30% of returns rejected due to policy misinterpretation. Now, let's talk about the money that it's been lost. It's been recorded that over $1.6 trillion has been lost globally each year due to poor customer service. And you even want to know the truth? Is that customers don't leave because of the retail policies. They leave because the experience feels exhausting. Now, this is where the autonomous agentic AI revolution began. What if your customer service agent was a genius? Just that it's got a heart. So, we didn't set out to replace humans in this platform. No, we set out to remove everything that makes customer service painful and exhausting. Now, this system combines three powerful ideas. And of course, I'll share them with you. It uses the Neuro-Symbolic AI, which is the brain that understands the receipts, the policies, and the rules. And it also uses the human-centered AI, which is the empathy that understands tone, frustration, and of course, intent. Now we have the autonomous agent, which is the ability to act, resolve, and complete tasks end to end. And together, they form a super agent. Now, this is truly a luxury experience without the luxury cost, of course. It takes a customer from feeling frustrated to an absolute joy in just 90 seconds. Now, let's look for how it was done before. So, previously, a customer would need to find a receipt, call the customer support, which will probably have a wait time of maybe 22 minutes, and has to explain their issue, which would take around 8 minutes as well. And then there would be a policy check, which would be probably 3 minutes. And then a return arrangement, which would take a total of 53 minutes. Now, we could say that this is 53 minutes of frustration. Now, when we compare that to the autonomous way, all the customer needs to do is upload a receipt, which would take around 3 seconds, an AI image recognition verification, which would take around 2 seconds, an eligibility check, which is almost instant, and then a return arrangement, which will probably around 2 clicks. Now, this is a total of just 90 seconds. Don't you just love the autonomous way? This isn't just faster, it feels much better. The Neuro-Symbolic AI, which is the core reasoning engine, actually helps the customer using the rules to bring logic and learning together. This never forgets a policy. It applies all the rules consistently. It explains decision transparently. It calculates the outcome precisely. Now, what does this mean in practice for the customer service? It means that faster resolutions, there will be a fair and explainable decisions, there will be accurate retrieval of retail knowledge, and of course, higher customer trust. It doesn't just decide, it reasons, it explains, and of course, it builds confidence with the customer. Let's talk about the human touch. Of course, I love the human collaboration AI. AI that listens and knows when to step aside. Yes. So the human centered AI focuses on how help is delivered. It will detect tone and respond, of course, with empathy. So it could say something like, I can hear how frustrating this has been, and I'm really sorry. And it knows when to escalate to a human. This handles a seamless handoff process. The human agent already has full context of your retail history through the platform, so you don't have to repeat yourself. This results in reassurance, and also it gets your inquiry or query resolved. Let's have a deep dive look at one of the most interesting parts of the autonomous system is the Geo-Intelligence. So instead of sending customers through generic instructions, the system intelligently personalizes every recommendation. Even with over 200 store locations, it automatically detects and selects the closest and most convenient option based on the customer location, thereby saving the customer time, effort, and of course, cost. So, for example, it could have your nearest store is located in XYZ. Now, this could be a 2.3 kilometer away from you, and it also tells you the time is opened. Also, we could also have something like an ABC logistics, which can pick up your item from your address in under 2 hours. And of course, it could let you also know that this is free. You want to know why this matters? Well, this leverages the customer's profile and real-time location. It recommends the fastest, most easy path to resolving your query. It removes all the guesswork and, of course, inconvenience. You want to know the secret sauce of this autonomous AI agent? These are 3 layers working together, so it feels effortless. Perception, which recognizes the receipts and documents. This could be the neural part, and then the symbolic part, which handles the reason, applies the policies correctly. And of course, we have the human-centered, which communicates with care. We could say this is the empathy as well. 3 of these different layers, they are individually powerful, but together they make a great platform. If we go by the numbers, we can say that speed in utilizing autonomous agentic AI goes from 53 minutes all the way to 90 seconds, which is great. The accuracy is 95.7% receipt image recognition. That is awesome. And of course, it's available 24/7. So without a doubt, customers just love this platform. It has a 92% customer satisfaction. Even better, when we talk about efficiency, this has a 47% lower service cost without sacrificing a great customer experience, of course. You want to know why customers feel the difference? I'll tell you. So the traditional support could feel like, well, I don't understand the issue. Or there could be long waits. Or you could find yourself repeating yourself over to different customer agents. But this system immediately understands based on your profile and your chart history. It has instant action and it explains the situation and it has a clear explanations. It has genuine reasoning and understanding. Now, autonomous systems are always evolving. Voice intelligence capability can be integrated. Augmented reality, which is for the visual guidance for packaging and returns, can also be integrated. And there will be a continuous improving which learns from the customer interactions and chart history to make the next experience faster, easier, and better. From this system, we can clearly see that great customer service isn't about more technology. It's about removing the hassle, by combining neuro-symbolic reasoning, human-centered empathy, geo-intelligence personalization, autonomous execution, we've built a system that listens, understands, acts, and brings in a human when it truly matters. And definitely, when service feels effortless, customers don't just return products, they return to your brand.